Hello guys, welcome. I'm currently working on a new project and I wanted to show it to you because, as you can see, I tried some how do you say, PU or polyurethane casting, and as you can see, my first try were these engine mount inserts for the standard MRS engine mount. And yeah, you're here with me as I try to fit it the first time. Let's see if this fits. Yeah, wait, let me put this aside. Holy shit, yes! Yes! Oh my god, this really fits. I can't believe it. Holy shit, guys, I freaking made an engine mount. I made, or an insert. This is freaking polyurethane, like legit stuff. Oh my god, I freaking love 3D printing. I can't explain it, or I can't. I just love it. Wait, let me put this in with all my excitement, and then I will explain everything, what I did and how I did it. And yeah, this is basically an insert which just pushes in, as you saw right now, which just pushes into here. Can you see it on the cam? Yeah, perfect. Which just fits in these holes of the original engine mount and reduces the play or the movement that the engine mount provides in its original form. Okay, so let's put this on here, and now let me show you. So as you can see, this is the engine mount, or the center rear engine mount, or like I don't know another word for it, which goes in the middle right here, which basically supports the I think, is it the transmission? I think it supports the transmission, or it's mounted to the transmission and the subframe, and because that's the easiest one to get to, and the easiest one that I was able to measure, because I only was able to measure these. Maybe the next time I could try to use photos or something else to make this fit even better, but this was the first try I did, because you can buy these engine mounts or these inserts, because you could also put in real full polyurethane mounts, but then you would have to push out the old engine mount, and that's pretty hard and a pretty ass job. So the easier way is to put in these inserts, which you can also buy, but I like to do stuff on my own, as you might have seen on my channel. And with 3D printing, it's super freaking easy. What I did was I measured the original engine mount. Then I drew up these inserts in CAD. I use, as you might have seen in my previous videos, I use CATIA V5. And then I drew them up, and then I made a negative, like a casting form, or how do you call it, a mold? A mold, I think that's the word. I made a mold, and then I bought some, I can put a picture in right here, a normal 2-part polyurethane. I think it's 85 shore hardness, because that's what I was able to get, and from my research I found that pretty yeah, how would you say, fitting for what I tried to achieve with this engine mount, and because I don't want, this is still my daily driver, so I don't want it to have it too hard. So I thought P85, also for other bushings that I might do in the future. P85 or shore hardness 85 might be fine. So I just bought some polyurethane, mixed it up and put it in these molds, and then I read a ton of stuff about yeah, you have to use this spray or this method to make the polyurethane able to, or make you able to get the polyurethane out of the mold once it's dried completely. But I didn't have any, and I didn't want to wait or didn't want to spend money buying something. So what does the cheap person do? I just took some grease and just put a very thin layer of grease on the mold, and okay, I have to tell you, it worked perfectly. I mean, you can still somewhat see the brush marks where I brushed on the grease, but it didn't affect the polyurethane or anything. I thought maybe it won't cure right, or it will do anything to the polyurethane as it's drying, but it worked perfectly. So because grease is what I have at home and I didn't have to buy any spray or anything, it just worked perfectly. And then I got these out of the molds, and then I tried to remove this engine mount, but this freaking bolt, the center one, was in so extremely tight that I had to use my impact and really stick the impact on, push the trigger and just hold it like for 2 minutes until this freaking nut came off. But in the end I was able to get it off, and then you just have to remove these 4 bolts. These are just the normal small ones. They are, wait, let me check, I think 14 millimeter, yeah, 14 millimeter, and the middle one is a 17. I was able to get it off with the impact. Wait, let me adjust my camera. While sticking an extension through here, like through the subframe, and then up here to the bolt. And I have the transmission supported by the jack stand, so I get the adjustment, because these are longer holes, so I get the adjustment right and everything. And yeah, let's put this back in and see how long it holds up. And yeah, if you want, you can write in the comments if you want to see a whole tutorial on how to cast bushings with polyurethane, and I think I will link another video of making for motorsport. I love this guy. He makes awesome tutorials about 3D printing on your car, and he's the one I got the idea from of yeah, casting these mounts. So you can check him out. Will be in the corner. And yeah, also, I don't know what else I can say. Shout out to Gingium and Hunter and Zach. I'm currently listening to their podcast. It's pretty fun to listen to. It's the first podcast I ever listened to, because I'm not like that much of a podcast guy, but yeah, those guys are always fun to watch. And yeah, I would say thanks for watching. I'm going to put this thing in, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Alright, a little addition. I test drove the car now a little bit, and the things I noticed were that I really got a lot more vibrations into the car. So if you don't want that, maybe that's not the right mod, but the positive thing that I noticed was that I found it a lot easier to yeah, heel toe and everything, and to shift, because you could really feel that the engine wasn't moving as much, and it was from a performance or like fast driving point of view, it was a huge improvement, and so I will keep this in, but I think I'm going to leave it by the one engine mount, because I thought about doing the lower front one too, and also maybe the upper left and right ones, but I think I'm keeping it with this one for now, and yeah, I would say I'll see you in the next video. Bye!